Hi, I'm Wesley Wood, host of the Retirement Income Show, and I'm founder and president of Wood Financial Group. And we're a local independent financial services company that specializes in creating custom retirement solutions tailored to meet your particular needs.
Visit retiretv.com to learn how we can help you create a customized retirement portfolio.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Wes Wood, the Income Guy, and thanks for joining me today as I give you the straight scoop on dividends. So far, what we've done is we've covered some of the dividend basics. But now, let's talk about what makes a good dividend strategy. And overall, the main thing with a good dividend investor is what they're looking for is dividend safety. They make that determination in several different ways. And one of those is by comparing the company's earnings to its dividend payouts. For example, if a company is earning $5 per share and they're paying a $2.50 per share dividend, it has a 50% dividend payout ratio. And generally, you consider that a pretty safe dividend since the company has plenty of extra cash to invest elsewhere after they pay their shareholders. But dividends depend on other things too, earnings and cash flow, so both really should be considered. And dividend safety is also determined by how new or stable an industry is. And we know that can always change. And we saw that recently with the COVID-19 crisis. The pandemic made industries like airlines, restaurants, and hotels suddenly unstable. And at the same time, it increased the stability of other industries like tech, healthcare, and consumer goods. Overall, the bottom line is when seeking dividend safety is to look for companies that have a reliable history of stable earnings and cash flow. And with these guidelines in mind, you can then choose to focus your strategy on either high dividend yield or high dividend growth. And I'm going to talk about those in just a minute with Dave. But in the meantime, take this opportunity to learn more by getting your free retirement income kit by visiting retiretv.com or by calling my office directly at 615-826-5749. But now, let's welcome back income specialist David Scranton. Welcome back, David.
Thanks, Wes. You know, you're so good at taking complex concepts and making them simple that I'd like to ask you to explain this concept the way you typically do. And that is the confusion that I hear when people come to me and say, yes, I understand I have to go from growth to income. And you're talking about a dividend yield strategy, but I'm already in this dividend growth strategy. So if you could explain the differences and also, tell us which one you think might make more sense for somebody on the brink of retirement.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion when it comes to dividend growth versus just investing for dividends in common stocks. If you're investing in a high dividend growth strategy, what you're investing in is companies that may be paying a lower than average dividend currently in the hopes that those companies are going to increase their dividends over time, which again may or may not work out because we're basing the income on perhaps an increasing dividend over time. So we're hoping that that dividend does increase. However, just a high dividend paying strategy currently means that we're investing into companies that have substantial cash flow to support the current dividend rate that they're paying. And maybe we don't expect the dividend to necessarily increase over time like the high dividend growth strategy. But I'll say for most people, and everybody's situation is different, keep in mind, that folks that are close to at or in retirement that have the risk tolerance are going to focus more on the dividends that are already high now because they're looking for current income or they're looking for a little bit less risk or they're looking for the option to reinvest those high dividends to get some more organic growth out of the portfolio.
I thought you'd go there and say that, but of course, as we always talk about on the show, the reality is it's never one size fits all, correct?
Exactly right. Everybody's situation is different. Risk tolerance is one of the things we want to definitely consider, but there are a lot of different things we need to look at before putting together a portfolio for somebody that's wanting to invest.
And it's funny because I know risk tolerance for most people, they think about, okay, their psychological ability to withstand risk without being unduly stressed. But risk tolerance, is really much more than just psychological.
You're right, Dave. And just because somebody can stomach the idea of losing a lot of money if the stock market drops, maybe even half of their money, it doesn't mean that they need to be in high risk. It doesn't necessarily mean because they've got the psychological component to be able to take that kind of risk. If their time frame, for instance, doesn't factor in as well, we could be in trouble. So we need to look at other things like age, what's the goals with this money, what's the purpose of the money, and then time horizon. Because, for instance, if somebody's just a couple of years out from retirement or already retired, they probably don't need to be taking nearly as much risk as 10 years ago. Even though they may psychologically be comfortable with taking that kind of risk, it may not be the right thing for them to do. Mm-hmm. Exactly right, Dave.
Well, it's interesting too because sometimes I know you and I both break it down between people's I need goals versus their I have goals. And sometimes how you allocate risk and investments toward one or the other depends upon whether it's something they need or just something they want, correct?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So depending on what the purpose of this money, we need to invest it for that purpose. So if they need to have something, we're going to invest it differently than just to simply want to have something. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And also, when you've worked with people over the course of, 20 years almost, do you find that their risk tolerance changes over time sometimes? And if so, why might that happen?
Oh yeah, you got that right. That's definitely something that you got to stay on top of, either if you're an individual investor or if you're an investment advisor coaching somebody. What I've seen is that a true retirement income specialist is going to always know where their client's situation is. And it's constantly evolving. Some people are okay to take on a little bit more risk. Some people need to take on less risk. Some people need to maybe make a change in allocation. And it could be due to a variety of factors. Maybe they've had a life-changing event, for instance. Perhaps now they're retired. They need to invest their money differently. Or perhaps now they're taking RMDs. Or they need to pay for some major medical cost. That could change the way the portfolio mix is and perhaps either reduce risk and take some risk off the table or perhaps increase just depending on their particular situation.
Or just seeing their statements drop like they did March of 2020 with COVID-19. Some people walked away saying, oh my goodness, I need to lower my risk. I can't tolerate this. Other people said, no, that wasn't so bad. I want to be more aggressive. I want to take advantage of the opportunity, right?
Yeah, that's right. Had a lot of those types of conversations. Most people were stuck with the course, but once they saw it happen, then some people said, you know what, I really can't stomach quite this much risk. So they want to take it off the table a little bit. But yeah, good point. And Dave, thanks again, and please stick around. But coming up after the break, I'll talk more about how today's markets holds new challenges for dividend investors, but also some new opportunities. I'm Wes Wood, the Income Guy, and you're watching the Retirement Income Show. Hi, I'm Wesley Wood, host of the Retirement Income Show, and I'm founder and president of Wood Financial Group. And we're a local independent financial services company that specializes in creating custom retirement solutions tailored to meet your particular needs.
Visit retiretv.com to learn how